Hello everyone, welcome to GNU according to CD, that is Government of National Unity. So guys, the video that I'm about to show you, it is exactly what I was talking about earlier, that I think with all the raids that are going on, because some of these buildings are harboring hardcore criminals, people that are going to shoot back at police. And so what do you need? You need the assistance of the military, just like they are doing in Pilgrim's Rest in Mpumalanga. I don't know why I struggle to say Pilgrim's Rest in Mpumalanga. If you know anything about Pilgrim's Rest, I mean, I've been there back in the day when we took a trip with my geography class to go and check out the what do you call this? Those caves and stalactites and stalagmites. Is that how they are called? I forgot. I did geography way back in 2000, but the trip was in 2000 and when did I? Oh yeah, 1999. I was in grade 11 in 1999. So we took a trip to Saldwana Caves and all those beautiful places in Mpumalanga, including Pilgrim's Rest, and to hear the most devastating news that it has been hijacked by the Zama Zamas. I was like, oh no, 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 no. You are telling me they may have destroyed those beautiful caves all because they are, oh gosh, people are just destroying our country, people. Those are our, almost like, would you say, not a heritage site, but it was, you could actually say South Africa's wonders of South Africa type of situation. That's how beautiful Pilgrim's Rest was. And to hear that they are, that really, really ground my cheese, to be honest with you guys. I didn't know that was happening in Mpumalanga. But then again, all of this is happening at the behest of the police. Not that the police did not know this was happening. Not the police did not know that those Zamazamas were also going into people's communities and terrorizing them. Not that they did not know that. They allowed it, and the monster grew and grew and grew to a point where they were even afraid of the monster themselves. Ah, people, South Africans, come on now. But yeah, the GNU is here and the GNU is working. And the idea that I was talking about earlier, that I think they need to be accompanied by the military, not that the military needs to be deployed, because South Africa is not a military state, it is a constitutional democracy. And if you don't know anything and you're not a South African listening to this video, South Africans are still a little bit traumatized by the apartheid era, where you used to see the military on the streets, especially in our townships. They'll be at the port of entry and the port of exit, and now and again they will, what do you call it, flex their muscles and come into our township and cause havoc. So when we came into democracy, one of the things that was said that South Africans must not have sight of is our army, especially our army carrying weapons. That is why when an army person leaves their barrack and going home or on leave, they strip themselves of everything that they have on their bodies except their uniform. And then they walk into our streets, whether you meet them in the city or you meet them in the township, whatever, you still feel some kind of comfort that this person is not going to do anything wrong to me type of situation. So that is why we don't see the army on the streets, because I don't think it's legal. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. And so now that we are going through illegal foreigners, we are going through Nigerians, we are going through Zama Zamas, you definitely need the military. Definitely need the military. You need to send a very strong message that try us. We are fully armed and we are not going to waste time. We are going to release what we got in these things that we are carrying with us type of situation. I mean, our economy, it's being destroyed. These people are not contributing a cent into our economy, but they will create videos and say, yeah, without us, South Africa will collapse into Burundi. We're like seriously? All this time, where were y'all when we were progressing in South Africa? When our country's economy was number one on the African continent, where were you? Where were you? Where were you? You were nowhere. We were doing this by ourselves. You are coming to our country in droves because of what we've built and continue to build. And then you're like, South Africans are stupid. South Africans are idiots. South Africans are this. But you are here saying that. Why are you here? Why you are saying that? Why you want to come here and saying that? Now, who's the stupid one? Because we will still be here. And I will say to you guys, at least South Africans are being stupid in their own country. We are being lazy in our own country. We are being idiotic in our own country. We are being slaves in our own country. We are whatever you want to say and you want to throw at us in our own country. We are not nonsense to anybody. We are not parasiting on anybody. We are not bothering anybody. We are not committing any crimes in somebody else's land. We are also not overtaking any part of their land for us to do whatever we want. We are minding our own business. Now the business had to stop so that we can fight off these people that don't want to go home. Why don't you want to go home? There is no war that I am aware of on the African continent right now. There isn't. There's no unrest. There is no political instability, even in Somalia itself. Even in Somalia. But why are you still here? Why are you still talking about, hey, this, hey, that, South African? How is that our fault? How is that our fault? Go home, go fix home, and make sure that you stay fixing your home. As for the green, white, and green, I am watching more and more and more videos. Yes, some of them are old videos. I mean, when we're busy minding our own business, we didn't know all of these things were happening in Thailand. All these things were happening in China. How do you go to China with white powder? I don't get that. What bravado that gets into you that says today, Zobe Delagufa, and you go to China carrying white powder. And then when you are caught, what do you think is going to happen to you? Same goes with Thailand. Those people that we've been watching, yep, you got it. They're going straight to the shooting squad. Yep. That is why they are crying like, huh? They are really saying that, oh my goodness, it has ended. This is it. This is now my life. And we were minding our, we didn't know all of these things were happening. Did you guys know? Did you guys know? I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea that this is what was going on in other parts of the world because of the green, white, and green people. I always thought they were only us who seem to be the soft target, inverted commas. But yeah, the world is waking up and the world is shutting its gates from what I am hearing. Yep. They deserve it up until they hold each other accountable, until the government say, if you get caught in another country doing nonsense, and when they deport you back after serving your criminal sentence, you are going to be thrown in a Nigerian prison as well. Because apparently, Nigerian prisons, there are no child's play. There are not prisons like here in South Africa. South Africa, that guy who created that video says, yeah, we are having fun. We don't worry about anything, my brother. We don't buy electricity and toiletry, my brother. We are having fun. It's easy. It's true what he was saying. Our prisons continue to be a holiday resort. And they also continue to be a university of becoming an even hardcore criminal. There is no rehabilitation. Everybody's just there hanging their stuff and waiting for the day when they come out hardcore. So no. Things are changing. The GNU has come to say things are changing, and I am glad that things are changing. So that's why I am calling that let the army accompany the police so that if there is a shootout of some sort, yeah, they are trained for this stuff. They are trained for this stuff. But don't deploy them just for accompanying. A deployment is for war. This one is just to make sure that those that think they are smarter, they see the fire looking straight in their eyes. All right. Anyways, guys, here's is a very short clip. I'm just showing you guys that this is the idea that I was talking about. To deal with the Zama Zamas, the police need to be accompanied by the SANDF. Okay. Anyways, thanks for watching. Thank you again for the super thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Good night.
The South African National Defence Force and the South African Police Services have been conducting a raid in Pilgrim's Rest in Mpumalanga. This following reports of illegal mining activities affecting the tourist area. Although illegal miners, also known as Zama Zamas, are a concern in other parts of the country, this historic town and popular tourist destination have remained untouched by this illicit activity.
We appreciate the opportunity to stand here and clarify what happened with the operation. The operation went very well. It goes as planned and we achieve our plan in a proper way. We appreciate that, but I must indicate that still a lot of work to be done. We still have to come back because it's a lot of issues or matters we need just to deal with them within this area. It's a lot of lawless issues that we need to deal with them inside here.
I'm happy with the operation, especially that a perception was created and that ourselves as government were afraid of the Zama Zamas. I'm happy that MSC Jackie said that we are retreating, will come back to Pilgrim Rest. We're here today, and the Zama Zamas, they realize that they will not match the state because as government, they know that we're heavily armed. So we can't retreat. We'll deal with these Zama Zamas. We want to send a clear warning to these people that they decided to leave their own countries and come to South Africa uninvited from Mozambique, from Lesotho, and from Zimbabwe to come here and terrorize our people. We are going to push them back to Mozambique, back to Lesotho, and back to Zimbabwe. You see, crime is a problem in Mpumalanga. Mpumalanga is the second highest province to receive visitors from outside. But because of crime, others are telling us that they're no longer safe to come here in Mpumalanga. And they're requesting us that deal with crime and will come to Mpumalanga. So we're going to ensure that we deal with crime here in Mpumalanga as Vutumlilo.